what studying at Royal Holloway has given me? Well, first of all, the ability to think in another language, because I've only translated from the ancient language into Italian, and I think that Italian has a color, as an expression that English lacks. But English is so immediate, so onomatopoeic. I mean, sometimes the expression of Italian, which is something that makes it so similar to the ancient languages. But I like English. I've always loved it. And I think that the fact that I'm translating from hard languages as Latin and Greek into English is giving me really the ability to open my mind, think in another language, and this is something really invaluable, I think. And then I really learn English every day as a self-taught person, because, for translating from ancient languages, you've got to use a more important English. You can't really use slang. Also, for taking exams or write your assignment pieces, you really can't be informal. So I learn English as self-taught. I think it's proving hard, but it's really gratifying in the end, and I'm really happy that now I can understand English so well, and I can speak it better than last year at least, and I hope to improve next year.
The courses which I enjoyed the most in this department were the Greek language and reading courses and the prose composition courses. I think that the Greek language and reading courses appeal to Southern students very much because they're varied, they're assessed in a very linguistic way. So you focus on the text a lot, you focus on the grammar. The group is very small, so the teacher can work on individual problems and improve them and improve your skills. At the same time, prose composition is a course that is only offered by very few universities other than Oxford and Cambridge, and I feel extremely lucky to be in a university that offers it, and it's amazing. It's the most mind-opening course that I've taken so far in my life, I think.
I remember I used to do history in Italy. It's Roman history, so it's basically my history, and we used to do it a lot since primary school. So from primary school on, it's always that. And I remember from primary school, it was always about remembering people, actions, facts, dates. That's it. I don't think I've ever read a primary source, or maybe one or two, I don't know, in Italy. But since I came to Royal Holloway, the entire history was based on primary sources. There is no, handbook on history. There is only primary sources, and you go through them, and then after that you go to onto secondary sources, and you see different perspectives, and then you can say, okay, I do not agree with this person, but I agree with this, or maybe you don't agree with anyone, and you can create your own, you can have your own opinion. So that's striking for me, at least, coming from a different context. It's strange, but it's really good.
Is very international. I already have had so far 2 or more tutors who weren't English, so you never feel weird, you never feel strange, everybody's like you, not everybody's accents are perfect, it's fine, it's okay. The department is extremely supportive. You can talk to them about any kind of problem you might have, about personal problem, about medical issues, they understand. There's a solution to any kind of moment you might think you're having. What they make you understand here is that you're not different, is that nothing's wrong with you.
As for support from my tutors and from the department in general, I think that all the tutors are really lovely. For any issues, for any problems you may have, if you drop them an email, they're always so nice and reply so soon. If you knock at the door, also out of the office hours, they're always nice to receive you, and I feel really welcome here. When I first came here, I was just driven of my desire of coming and studying my favorite subjects in English, because I love English, I love England, but really didn't know much about what it all involved, about what I was supposed to do, really. But they were really helpful and always explained things clearly. And yeah, I feel really welcome here.
It's very sad that not many people would make the choice of going abroad for a subject
Like
classics,
really
especially from Italy or Greece.
Exactly. They
They
don't
have-
see it as an investment for the future,
Yes.
when it's really untrue. Like in Italy, it's not an investment for the
Well,
future.
yes.
No.
But
Yeah,
here you
that's
can
true.
do anything.
But here, really, with a classics degree, you can do whatever you
Anything.
want for your
Yeah.
career. When
You can
when
do so many
employers
things.
know that you've studied classics, they are really, really surprised at that, because it's an important degree, you know, and not many people study classics.
It's complicated.
It's
Yes.
really it's hard.
It's hard.
And if
It
you've
takes
studied
a lot of
classics,
work.
it means that you know how to commit. And I
Exactly.
think that this is really an
Definitely.
investment for the
Definitely.
future. Yeah, definitely. So I would say that questa è un'esperienza bellissima, ottima, ne è valsa la pena e buona fortuna con le vostre scelte universitarie.
Sì. No, infatti ne vale la pena e penso che sia necessario almeno una volta nella vita lasciare l'Italia e andare via da qualche altra parte.
Non ve ne pentirete, lasciate il vostro paese, vi divertirete tantissimo.
Ciao!